Alicia Reimer, who's a junior. We have Chelsea Caldwell, who's a freshman, and Kirsten Collins, who is a junior. And they're going to try to give you a little bit of our report. They're very good girls. They had no idea they were doing this until they got up here. We just can't tell Kirsten that it's being recorded, because she'll have a breakdown. And I'm going to try to be the crutch over here in the corner, so.
So, introduced already, we have 4,000 students in the district, and our school has 1,052. Can you go ahead? So, I'm sure that you all had a ton of snow too. Apparently since the last time that you all met, the biggest challenge was snow and more snow and more snow. We missed 21 and a half days between delays and dismissals, and it triggered the district to look at non-traditional school calendars, so we will be able to miss 5 days doing either online work or packet type of work, so that we can miss those 5 days if this were to happen again, like next year. And then illness and senior activities began. That's why Jay isn't here. And then Abby got a new job Saturday and had to start working Monday and couldn't take off since he had just started her job. So the plan is apparently to make everyone feel a sense of belonging through education, through attendance, academics, the behavior, and community service. They've been reaching this goal through doing surveys and having meetings and brainstorming together. And all of this is ongoing to identify more ways to improve and grow. What they've been doing, they've been gathering thoughts and ideas from different students outside of the Student Senate, staff, and community on school culture and how to improve and benefit everyone from elementary to middle school to high school. Some of the things that they learned that you can count on is that if you want to know what the student body thinks that we should do to help, just ask them. They'll tell you what they think. And they'll do more than just tell you what they're worried about. Most of the time they'll have really good ideas that can help it if you just want to listen, because they want to get their ideas and their concerns out there so that you can help it be a better experience for them. And some of them will often volunteer to help you because they're building their resume too. Which Jay is leading a meeting. I'm not sure. Some strategies that they recommended was they wanted to implement a student government at our school and add more rewards and incentives for students for academics and behavior and attendance and stuff, instead of just rewarding people for sports, because sports are important, but so are academics. They want to encourage more parental involvement, like PTOs, stuff like that, and use more technology and cut down on books. I don't know if they mentioned this at all, but at our school, a lot of the time books, like, they're not in great shape anyway, and sometimes in some classes you don't get to take them home if it's not enough. So it'd just be easier to switch to technology, because a lot of people have that. Make learning more fun with hands-on projects. I know that the college, Southeast, is real close to our school, and they had a science fair for the 5th grade, and from what I hear, they're planning on expanding that to more than just the 5th grade in the future. And they want to provide more opportunities for students than just sports, because not everybody's sporty. They want to promote community service at a younger age. I know that they've been collecting food. The last time they got 4 pickup truckloads of food for Cross Hands. We do something called Crown of the Cruiser. You collect food and they put it in the police cruiser, and then they give that out to people in the community who need it. They want to offer additional virtual learning opportunities. I know in some of the middle schools right now, they're teaching a little bit of Spanish, but they're wanting to expand that to more than just middle school, and give more opportunities so that more people have access. They want to hold some water carnivals as a reward, possibly, and embrace iPads or tablets, electronic devices to promote academic participation, because it seems more fun when you're on electronics.
Can you explain water carnivals a little bit?
Jeff, do you have any idea?
Apparently they just have like a fun rewards day, and everybody gets wet.
False water.
One of our schools did that, I think this was
I think we used to do that like in grade school, like we like take it the first Friday of the water park, and then one of our schools.
Just curious. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot, because I just
It's okay.
appreciate you filling in, but I just wondered what that may be.
They want to think about freshman orientation, get to these freshman students while they're just getting into high school and let them know how their behavior is going to affect their future from grades and scholarships and college decisions, so that they can start early, so that they can go ahead and start building and building, so that by the time they're a junior and senior, it won't be as hard. Detail the opportunities such as governor's scholars, Rogers scholars, and others, and kind of show how you need to be well-rounded, not just in academics, but in extracurricular stuff and community service as well. At our high school, 1B will put you about 12th in the class ranking. Also, preparing these grade school students to go to high school, have more than one tour for 8th graders, and do a tour for 7th graders as well. I don't even think, Jeff, do we even do tours as of right now?
They're starting it this year, they're in the seventh grade.
Well, they want to establish big brothers, big sisters for seniors and freshmen, so that the freshmen have somebody they can ask about high school. They want to meet with teachers before registering for classes, so you know what you're getting into. Have teachers do classroom demonstrations during tours, have career and technical education and other specialty class teachers visit middle schools to talk about their programs. I think we already do some of that with JROTC, band, and maybe a couple other things like that, but we want more of that. And have seniors come and talk to middle school students about high school and what to expect in high school, so that they're more prepared. Some of the successes to date. Oh, building school culture activities. We want to establish traditions for Charlotte County High School. Right now, they're working on plans for creating an alumni association. The first information to be distributed will be distributed at graduation, which is on May 31st. Our club day was taken away for a while, and we got that reestablished. And in collaboration with the Bank of Harlan, a Student Citizen of the Month program has been implemented. Winners receive a nice award and a $100 check, and awards are always presented at a public event. Okay, thanks. Some of the successes to date. Intervention classes are in place at the high school now. E-school, online stuff, or in school and out of school available to help fend off students from dropping out if they get staying for whatever reason. 21st century tutoring is available after school at the high school and at Cumberland Elementary School. Gear Up tutoring is available at all eight elementary schools. WIN software is available, and we held a student-sponsored health fair to educate people on their options. Go to the next one. It's not popping up for some reason. Oh, okay. So bringing the community into our high school, we want to hold showcases for exposure to the opportunities that we have. Hold community-wide festivals as a source of revenue for clubs and organizations within our high school, like fall festivals, spring festivals. Establish a parent organization, hold open houses, establish a career or shadowing day for student exposure to future career paths, and hold community workshops. An early success has been the implementation of a weekly Spanish session for our elementary students through the Mondo boards and Spanish teachers at the high school. It's 1 hour every Friday morning. Some community service activities, we talked about this a little bit earlier. They want to bring schools into the community because sometimes by the time these students get to high school, they don't even know what community service is. So we want to start a community service club, get them involved in job shadowing through the Fritz Center, work co-op in high school, volunteer reading programs, school representatives in community functions, local business student discounts, and we want to highlight our natural resources. As of right now, our community service projects that is throughout the high school. We do the Crown of the Cruiser and collect food. We do a Jeans for Teens thing. We had everybody bring in some jeans and then distribute them to those that needed it. And we're doing a shoe drive, getting lightly used shoes to give them out so people can exercise. Some facts and figures. Attendance for a high school and district has been inconsistent for the year. Influenza, stomach bug, and the weather kind of made it hard for people to get to school. The district is up to 91.13 from 90.35, and our high school is up to 88.32 from 87.78. The district shows decreases in 5 of the 7 months. The high school showed increases in 4 of the 7 months. Suspensions. Our outer school suspensions have gone down 34% across the district. And high school suspensions have decreased 53%, down from 100 in 2013-2014 to 47 in 2014 and 2015.
Wow, that's a
Yeah.
drop.
It's because they do in-school suspension now. Instead of going to class, you go to what we call the safe room, and you spend it there so that you don't have to miss school, and you can still do your work and still stay calm. And,